So if you can see it here, what I have is my main character that I've been doing my my new game plus explorations. If you haven't looked at those videos, they're in a playlist I've created, along with a couple of other videos that I've looked at, things that have given me inspiration or have helped me finish a particular thing or something like that. So I don't even know if you guys could hear me that well over the music, because there we go. So now we're looking at my previous load files. Don't worry, I'm not gonna go through and do a, I can't do a how to get a good start if I'm starting with a character that's already built, right? And these each have like, this is an hour and a half. This is just quite 2 hours. And of course this one's my main at level 241. I tried to go as far past level 150 as I could, because that 125 to 150 range is where you're going to hit a lot of PvP interactions. Although I get fewer PvP interactions at my current level at 241, I do every once in a while get somebody who's also over leveled like I am, and I don't know, like, I guess they hate their lives or something. I don't know. I'm well out of the PvP range. If I'm getting PvP'd at this point, it's because people are bored with their lives. And I stand by that statement. So, my 35, this is Derp. I didn't even want to take the effort to spend his name. I've also deleted like several other profiles. So, I think my best time just running the dragon is like 14 minutes, and I'll show you what I mean by that. This could take about half an hour. So this is just like these, I just started them, and yeah. Anyways, we're gonna go with a new game. So I've been practicing, I believe it was YMFAH, made, a video on like how to get a good start. I think it starts with the Samurai, and I do agree with this because you're gonna get a weapon that's gonna give you bleed right off the top, but you just have to look at your dexterity here. If you can reasonably hit 18 in dexterity, you can find a weapon that has bleed and probably has one of the best Ash of War for bleed proc, because it's a spinning mace, which is gonna proc bleed, like you know, as the thing is spinning, you know, you're gonna hit multiple times, so it's just gonna build up that bleed proc faster. Anyways, I'm gonna start out with a Samurai, I believe, but I have done this with the Wretch, and I've been able to do basically what I'm fixing to do and get it all the way up to the dragon in it was about 48 minutes. And that was on my first try. So it's doable. You just have to focus on getting your dexterity up to 18. You may have to do a little bit of farming. I'm not gonna show how to do that because that's the most difficult way to do it. The easiest way to do this, though, is going to go straight for the Samurai. Now, another way that's actually relatively easy, of course, if you look at your dexterity here, the highest one is going to be your warrior class. That means you're going to have to level up twice in order to get the mace that bleeds, in order to use it, and I will show where that's at. But the warrior itself, it has two items that are the same type, which means you can power stance, and jumping power stance attacks are useful. I like them. I think they break poise pretty quickly. Then again, so does the spinning mace. And I've actually, my fastest run with the warrior was 14 minutes and like 4 seconds. So we're just gonna call it 14 minutes because I'm not doing like speed run shit. I'm just testing what works for me. So we're gonna go ahead here with the Samurai. I'm just gonna call him Samurai Sam. I have a couple of favorites, and yeah, I normally go for like the red skin. Old man? Let's go old man. And then the starting item, it really doesn't matter too much what you want to do here. Now, if you really want to do this method, you need to get your dexterity to 18. One thing that's going to really help you is going to be the Lance Between rune. It's just a one-time use item. I won't need that for the samurai, so the golden seed actually makes more sense because you can level up your potion faster. Anyways, there we go with our samurai. To it. So the samurai sword is going to allow us a form of bleed damage, which is going to give us percent base damage of the enemy's total health bar.
Fallen leaves tell a story. The great Elden ring was shattered. In our home, across the fog, the lands between. Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found. And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish. Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring. The mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the shattering. A war from which no lord arose. A war leading to abandonment by the greater will. Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all. Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Gold Mask. Fear, the deathbed companion, the loathsome dung-eater, and Sir Gideon Othmere, the all-knowing. And one other, whom grace would again bless, a tarnished of no renown. Cross the fog to the lands between, to stand before the Elden Ring.
Yeah, so wasn't really planning on watching all of that, but it does give me just a moment to check my audio, so alright. Always start with the dual wield. I like like to clear out my inventory. Well, not clear it off, but I just unequip shit I'm not going to use right now. First boss here, automatic L. Get fancy butts, but let's just drop in. Dude, take a lunge at me. You sure are, buddy. You're so cute. Alright, anyways, first death of the game, let's go. Leave it to Elden Ring to teach you the very first thing is that you can write messages and you're gonna die. Like, it's literally what I learned right there. You get a finger that allows you to write messages, and then they're like, fight this crafted scion that's like 99.999% of the time gonna kill you. It's really scripted there, so I'm gonna skip this. Alright. Now if you started with a different class like the like maybe the wretch or something that doesn't have like nowhere near enough dexterity, you're gonna need a little bit of extra help there. I say run that starter dungeon, look for the ghost and drop down that hole, stay to the right side, drop down twice, 3 times, twice, I don't remember. Good XP if you need it. It's not a lot. Soldier of Godric, one of the toughest bosses in the game. Just grab a severed finger, and then the tarnished finger, which allows you to summon people. So I haven't even really seen any real combat. That's by my own design. Could have definitely fought the grafted scion there earlier. Wouldn't have been a problem. Wouldn't have cost me anything, I should say. It definitely would have been a problem. He would have murked me. He would have murked me, and that's... Alright. So, we need a horse. Not gonna be doing anything else, but if you want to do multiplayer and stuff, I suggest you go to the church in Taptakale to get the crafting kit. You'll be able to craft Frogall finger remedies, which you can use to look for your fingers, your friends' fingers, friends' fingerprints. Yeah. I'm going this way. Also, you can talk to Barry, but basically, he's just gonna tell you to like go through Limgrave to get to the Stormvale Castle. That's it. The Stormvale Castle. We just need to grab a couple of sites of grace here. Some of this stuff I'm grabbing is not like considered really necessary.
Then why not? I am Carly.
Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't take the golden rune with me this time because I have a bleed weapon. The Lands Between rune is a decent item if you're, like, say for instance you start with the warrior class, get the Lands Between rune. I don't need any of this stuff. I just enjoy picking it up. Hey, little guy. He's so cute. Yeah. Nope. Nice try though. So we're going for a site of grace here. We're gonna rest, as that will give us access to our horse. So, done that. Let's do this. There is a mace inside of one of these wagons nearby. We will be running by to grab it just to show where it's at. But obviously I'm not optimizing this run for speed. Yeah, so talk to her, accept her Honda.
Have you heard
her Accord.
They serve, but you. I can play turning route to aid you. You need own to the foot.
To the foot, I accept.
Some are. I bequeath.
All I heard was feet.
Use it. It will some torrent. Treat him with.
Yep, I do love torrent. Okay. I'm just allocating extra mana flask because...
Shall I turn? Let my hand.
Oh yeah, I don't have any runes yet. What am I doing, Melina? Don't worry about it. So, I actually like to do this at night because there's a bridge just over there where we're gonna run past, and I don't want to do this at night, excuse me. I want to do this at morning. Because at night, there's a night, the night, I guess he's like the night watch. They tag out, and he gets way more, aggressive. And he'll follow you. Okay. Just coming in through here. Pop. How you don't get noticed sometimes is just baffling. I wasn't supposed to read the message. Ow, that hurts. But you survived. Now this flail. Grab this here. I don't think he'll come this far. So the flail that I found here, can't use it because you need the dexterity for it. But that was annoying. Just basically silence the phone. Here we go. So the spinning chain attack, which is going to allow multiple hits, which will allow you to check out your passive effect down there, cause a bleed buildup. The Uchi-Katana also does that. So that's why I went with the Samurai for this particular thing for speed, or for running to the dragon in particular, for leveling up quickly using the dragon, which is what I will be doing. It's a dragon that doesn't fight back, gives almost 100,000 runes, and it's just a great start in general. Like I said, you can do this with other characters. You just have to look for the dexterity that you need for the 18. I won't be using that mace. Grab you a couple of smithing stones. Yeah, Samurai, if you really wanted to dual wield, Samurai gets access to the Ichi-Katana, and then you can also get a second one fairly early. I don't know why I got off the horse. Nope. You just go ahead and go. Gold-pickled Fowl foot. That's what we wanted. And now we're headed to church to redeem ourselves of our sinful ways. No, actually, we're going to find a portal to hell. We're going to open up the gates to... isn't that the plot for fucking Doom? Anyways, and to go through a portal, it's going to drop us out at Caelid. And we're going to head towards the dragon, if anybody knows the dragon I'm talking about. That's where we're headed. I could be definitely picking up these materials, and I just did it out of instinct earlier, but I have no reason to actually pick them up. I do recommend picking them up, though, if this is like a solid run for you, or if you plan on keying the character further, just doing the beginning part. I might keep this character, who knows. I have yet to actually start as a samurai. I do really like the warrior, because the warrior class starts with the two curved swords. Again, power stancing jump attacks are really great. On top of, if you factor in that power stancing jump attacks with those scimitars, actually there's a chance to break stance sometimes. That boar over there, he wants all the smoke, don't he? I mean, you can talk to Melina if you want, but I'm not. put an extra item in my hotbar because sometimes I panic and accidentally clicked my my X button. So now what happens is it pulls up the message template. That's probably more likely to get me killed, but it'll save me my gold-pickled fowl foot. I could definitely run and go grab another gold-pickled fowl foot here, but at 14 minutes I'm already past my personal best with warrior. And this is actually probably could have been done easier. Like, part of me wants to start this run over again and do it like a lot faster. But not really here for this weekly challenge per se. You just keep going down this hill. There's a dragon that's going to show up on that bridge. There's like these little imps and stuff in the bushes, so following the main road is pretty much how you guarantee you'll see one of those little imp guys. Can I not touch the grace? Thank you. Hey. No, Melina. I know, you were testing me.
Forgive me. To determine if you had. It seems Torrent, whereas I'm there is, but I can take.
I love
you to
Torrent.
the gathering
She's been so helpful. We're not going to the round table right now. But, you know, I will add another flash charge. It's beautiful that you've helped me with this on my journey. So your Ash of War skill is actually going to do more damage, and I think it has a better chance of inflicting bleed. So we're actually going to try that. Hello, dragon. Now this guy, he's pretty much blind until you basically get in his bubble. Look at that. Love it. And this is where he's probably gonna like, oh, he actually turned. Like normally he'll jump up and fly backwards, but maybe he saw me earlier this time. I do think their starting attacks are based on how close you are whenever they notice you. Just keep running. Be careful on this cliff ledge. Don't like go off that way. It'd be terrible. We're coming up on the Erd tree where we're going to have to go around to the back. There's a spirit spring, right? There is a boss right there if you can't see him hanging out. And if you follow that road to the right, you'll notice there's like a little cliff ledge on the other side that you got to jump up. It's probably easier just to run around the left side and not have to worry about that minor inconvenience. You live your life. You just keep running through here until we can hit the side of grace. Just in case anything goes wrong. Like I was summoning a friend and we were, I actually, while I was practicing my runs, he was in the game with me. So he was helping me kill the dragon as well as getting some of the XP. Basically farmed it for him. Just creating a new character and running it over and over again. I did this one night, like multiple times, just because I was like, I think I can do better. And I did. I got it all the way down to 14 minutes. Proud of myself for that fact. So, of course, this is everywhere we've gone so far, and we can actually go back to the first side of grace. And somewhere back here on the cliff ledge underneath with the waterfall, if you find the right spot to jump off, don't just jump off and trust faith, but look for that spirit spring. We can walk over there here in a minute. That's by the first step. So, from there is a map tile if you really wanted to get the map piece. And of course the third church is directly north of that. The portal to hell, which takes you to Far Missoula, that is the dragon's bridge, or Far Missoula, Jesus Christ, Farum Great Bridge, crazy. There's the beast sanctum up here, which is where you spawn in and you just run down this way, Erd tree, jump up there, and you're gonna hit this Pharaoh. So pretty easy route to run. Overall, I haven't really done anything to this character yet. I haven't leveled it up yet. I've gotten a bunch of potion pieces. I went and got a mace that you can do this run with if you're willing to put in the effort to get your dexterity to 18 for the requirements. And that's it. Let's go ahead and we're gonna kill a dragon. And you just find a spot back here in the back that if you go around the front, notice here in a second, it's going to wake up a bunch of other dragons. Normally with the mace, there's some bleed. Normally with the mace at this point, I would have already bled it. And your combo ends at 4, by the way, so spamming it. Oh shit, that's actually got a 5th one. Okay. Different combos. I just forget that about these swords. 4, 5 is overhead, and then it ends. So after that 5th one, you're just spamming. And it's actually better to try and recover your stamina whenever you get to the end of your combo. 4, 5. See, I came out of my recovery animation already swinging my weapon, and it didn't allow the stamina recovery. But it takes a little while with the samurai sword, it looks like. I think you still 56 damage without mana, huh? 29 with it. I think the right bumper is more worth it, less mana, still a special skill. There we go. Okay, so don't hold that. Using the mana for the hit. I don't know, it feels like it hits the bleed a little bit more fast. Let go of it. Plus, I feel like I'm using less magic for the right bumper power hit than I am for the left bumper right trigger. Doing about the same damage, I feel. Waiting until it gets to the end to pop our Gold-pickled Fowl, because as you can see, this might actually take you a minute to get enough bleeds to proc up. But looks like he's getting uncomfortable. Don't worry, buddy. I'm working on it. I'm trying to get you dead faster. Dragon were again because my goddamn thing wore off. Wow, I don't think I've ever been dragon roared twice. I might run the other method just to prove how much faster it is. There's a bleed. I'm going to try and hit the bleed one more time. It's okay if you pop your pickled fowl foot just a little bit late, because he'll take this like huge sigh when he dies. Notice how the other dragons haven't fucked with me at all, but you can hear them walking around over there. There's like several other smaller dragons. goodness. Oh, there we go. And hit that pickled fowl foot. Now, if you really wanted to, you could try and risk it by just running back up the hill. I say risk it. You could try to run it back up the hill, and you could get a little bit less XP, but you can get it several more times in a row. I think you need a better. I think you need a better mythology than just bleed. I think going in with bleed and rot would really help, because then you can tick it down to like literally the last sliver and make the run back for the site of grace. But yeah, that's pretty much your big advantage right there. You can go whatever you want from here. Want to drop a bunch into health, you know, go for it. That 1300 health mark. I mean, if you wanted to, you know, pump out your strength, whatever weapon you're wielding right now, you'll see right hand armament for 41 into strength, or no, for dexterity is 160. Take and put that same number, 157, and so like there's a little bit of a boost there in damage if you choose to go to dexterity over strength. But yep, I mean, this is disposable points. Do with whatever you want. The Lands Between rune is a great option to help you kind of, because you get another 3,000, I believe, from that. So at 3,000 with the 6,000 here, and you could walk away with 99,000 runes, 99,576. But yeah, build however you want. You want to be tanky early and just really like never die. I'd say try to aim for like the 25 or 30. Don't waste all of your levels. And then throw something into like a skill that you want to main hand. So getting this to 20 for 144. I mean, it's not terrible. 145 for dexterity. If you wanted to min max. Take and go to 20 and then to 15. However you want to do this. Completely up to you. Completely your decision. There you go. There's that. And with a runtime of 26 minutes, I could do this so much faster. I'm not sure if the katana is going to be my best option here, but I really want to try this a different way. But that's kind of the basic concept behind it. You kill the dragon. So that's what I went and did. I killed the dragon. What I'm actually going to do now is I'm going to try the samurai method again, but this time instead of explaining anything, or I'm just going to try and run straight through. That's another character right there that I'm not even sure I'm going to use. So we're going to go samurai here. Don't ask why. Just a random name. Well, I like keeping a couple of favorites. Once I realized I could do that, I was like, I would like to have a couple of favorites so that whenever I do runs like this, I don't have to think very much. I can just click and plug and play, and that's the thing. That's what I'm doing. So here we go. We're gonna grab that. Not, I guess, not technically necessary if you're just doing speed runs and throwing these characters away, but you know, I grab the stuff. I don't know why running around with the bow made me feel uncomfortable, but it did. Remove. You could also sell his stuff if you really wanted the extra runes. Now, you're not gonna get much for it. Like probably like 10 runes per arrow. So I think there was like 20 of the regulars and 10 of the fire. You get like 300 runes out of that. And at this level, I don't even think that's a level up right now. Apparently me throwing my fist at him was a challenge. He saw that and he was like, "No sir, not today." We're going for speed, so we're not going to be grabbing the training dungeon here. That one there. If you go down that way. We're not going to be going that way. I keep mentioning that because I feel like a lot of people have complained that, oh, there's not really like a training area. And I'm like, well, actually, there actually is. There is a whole training area. Everybody just walked right past it. And what's crazy is some of the developers, like, they were genius enough to use lighting. See, the way that they use lighting in video games is they set it up. It's like a bus stop. You light up the bus stop, and everybody knows that that's the bus stop. Humans are simple creatures, really. So again, went from an elevator that you're supposed to go up to a door that you're supposed to open, and they put torches on it. Now, I don't know, but me personally, that's actually a pretty simplified way of telling somebody, go this way. Which is even crazier whenever you factor in these fucking sites of grace. They're fire. They're based off the concept of the bonfire. You know, whatever. So, just saying. I swing wide because I don't plan on fighting horsefuck over there. Draconic tree sentinel. But hey, if you're a hot chick that wants to cry about her daddy issues while also being with an abusive boyfriend, boy do I have the first boss for you. It's that guy. Go fight that guy. You know what? Go fight that guy before going to kill this dragon. Go. Go do it now. Pause the video and go fight that guy. Did you do it? Did you go fight that guy? I hope so. I really hope you did. I thought about throwing in the I'll wait, but I won't. I won't wait for you. I'm fucking Sonic the Hedgehog. Now there's items right there. I think they're like, they're a throwable item. Kukris maybe. But not what we're here for. I'm just gonna keep running. Now we're gonna get our horse, and we're gonna, you know, this is our means of travel. I want to go get that other golden pickle, but I really wanted to commit myself to
I can play the
getting through this somewhat quickly.
To the foot. Then it's settled. Summon me by grace to turn rune. I bequeath
to you
treat him with
my butthole. We're not gonna grab the rune, the mace this time. Got a tickle in my throat there. Okay, so now we have our horse, but we don't have it key mapped. That's gonna throw us off every time. I wish that there was actually a function like maybe I could auto set up some of that stuff. Again, that's the wagon with the mace if you don't want to do the method I'm doing now. Beautiful sight of grace. I don't even think I really needed to touch that one.
Oi! You there? Could you help us out, Cully?
Nope. Sorry, Bach. I'm on a mission. Wishing freedom, but I'm moving slow. Get your lighters, rollers, stay high. I'm not even gonna go grab the Salmer stone over there on the chair to the right like I did last time. I'm just gonna run straight there. And see, the day guy gives 0 shits. Like, that guy barely had his coffee. The aggro music was dead within a few seconds. If you come at nighttime, that night cavalry rider, he takes his night job very seriously. Come on, man. I don't care about your horns, buddy. Take me to church. There is a pathway over here, but there's also enemies on the pathway. Just be careful just riding around here, jumping off cliffs. Some of them are farther than you think. I don't think that's death, but it might be. Just trying to accent the example here. Oh, it's terrible. There was no need for me to grab it. Side here, because like I said, don't just go jumping off cliffs. That one looks like it gets pretty tall. Probably a great view from up there, though. Biggie. Now, technically, don't even need to touch this side of grace, but going to. I forget where the teleporter is. I didn't go in deep enough. Giggity. I think my favorite way to actually do this run so far has been the warrior, but I'm gonna give the this class another chance, as it were. Not even gonna stop at this one. Fuck it, that's why. Gotta recover some stamina, because big boy here. Oh, this is interesting. Okay. Oh boy. Yep. Nope. Okay. I was actually afraid that when he turned around, he was gonna just drop his tail on me. And that would have been bad. I wouldn't have been happy with that. Hit like that slows down the run. I'm just gonna aim my head between the tree there and see. And that tree would have gotten in the way if I wouldn't have hopped over it. Continue heading this way. I want to give that guy a wide berth. Well, all he'll do is aggro at me, which is like the equivalent of grandma getting angry that you didn't eat her leftovers. Be taken seriously, but also if you don't put yourself in that position you're fine. Oh, you're kidding me, right? Jump too early. Alright. Now we're just gonna run straight through here. Touch the side of grace. And we have our Gold-pickled Fowl foot. If you really wanted to get the an even more increased XP from this, you could get the Golden Scarab Talisman, which you can find if you come up here into Caelid, and there's going to be a cliff ledge. There's like an overlooking village. But if you come down around this way, it's like somewhere in this area there's a cliff ledge, but it's going to lead to oh, actually, no, I'm thinking a little bit further over. There's a different one over here, where it's like a valley that goes down to the Lake Rot. And in that area, I know it's all like shadowed out, but like, think about it like from like the two things that you can see is Fort Faroth and their church. Somewhere in this area there's a valley, and you can use some tree branches coming from this side over the valley this way. And there's a cave, lots of rotten stuff in there, but that is where you'll get the scarab. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to get in here, give her that first one. Like 557 damage. And now she's using her damn roar. There's a bleed, baby. Love me a good bleed. Bleed proc. Really focus on watching my stamina bar right now. Like, if you really want to do this in kind of a timely manner, you have to make sure you're not killing your stamina bar. There's the bleed. All the way down. Get a bleed proc, please. I would love it. Love you forever for a little bleed proc. Preferably before he has a chance to freaking grail roar again. Hear that stomping around, right? That's the other dragons. I'm getting restless. No more mana. There's the bleed. I think the thing just wore off. Oh no, he's gonna hit it again. Come on, I would like to hit a bleed again while I'm still able to do decent damage. There's Grail's Roar, which of course I'm I'm doing a little bit less damage now. This takes so long. I feel like this took less time with the mace. I feel like the warrior class is actually a better start. Yeah, I'm not trying to race that thing to the campfire just to reset. But that's what we were looking for there, and at 15 minutes 23 seconds, it is about a minute longer than my best with the warrior. I just want to do one more thing. Gonna run it one more time, and this time I'm gonna do it with the warrior. And see if I can beat my best with 14 minutes. I bet you... Well, let's see. The warrior starts with more dexterity, a starting value of 16 there. And then you look here at your samurai, which is a starting of 15. But with the items early enough, I can actually get that 18 pretty quickly. And then I can use the mace, and I'll still have access to the katana. At this point, I don't think it really matters what class you start with if you're not going to use that bleed from the samurai, because that bleed from the samurai sword is, you know, the best part of it. I think you get about like 3 levels if you use the Lands Between rune. So alright. Let's see. And we'll go here for the Lands Between rune. We're gonna start with the warrior this time. So it doesn't start with a bleed weapon, but the method that I kind of went through the first time, I'm going to be doing that method, which is basically we're just gonna get the mace. Just gonna run up here, and of course we're back to this guy. There we go. Yeah, looking sexy today. Sorry, buddy. I'm out. Now you notice I'm dual wielding these curved swords, and they're actually really fun to play with. I like them better than like the katana. Although the Uji Katana with, you put the Uji Katana with the Bleed Ash of War on it, or not Bleed Ash of War, but you can put other Ash of War, I should say, on it, and you can get like other, you know, status effects and stuff. Takes a little bit extra work to get that set up, but if that's your bag, then definitely go for the Uji Katana. I just showed that you can do it with the dragon. It's less than 15 minutes to actually, you know, level up and everything. This one, I ran it, my best was like 14 minutes, but I like that attack. If you notice, there's 4 strikes on that. There's the jump up attack, and then as you go back down, you slice again. So it's swoop swoop. So the blades technically hit 4 times. I don't know who you are, don't care who you are. That's fucking fun right there. Just tried to pull out my horse. I don't even have a horse yet. Hoorah. I could show where to get the other Gold-pickled Fowl foot pretty early, but the one that I keep grabbing seems to me to be one of the easiest to grab on the way. The other one's out of the way because right now I'd either have to walk along the beach to get to that back corner where the pickled fowl foot is, or look for a spirit spring on the back corner somewhere behind the church, the Chapel of Anticipation, I believe it is. So with that in mind, this one's just going to be easier. I just have to, because I got to get the horse and then I got to run right past here anyways. There, guys. Got big horns. I literally never kill this guy, but yep. Mostly because I have bad depth perception, but yeah, dual wielding is so much fun. Well, they're actually just called scimitars. I thought it was called a curved sword. But yeah, so for this particular run, we actually need to grab the mace, and we still need to level up. So it actually takes longer to do it with a bleed weapon than it does to get you a bleed weapon. I should have turned my runes into strength before I sat down. I could have leveled up right there. That's fine.
Have you? They sir, but you. I can play turning root to aid you. You need
Yep.
only to the foot.
I'll take you to
Then
the
it's
foot.
settled. Summon me. I
Fire
bequeath.
tree. Give me your
Use
ring.
It will some torrent. Treat him with.
Alright. So we're gonna pass time till morning. Because I don't like crossing that bridge with the night guard. Takes his job way too seriously. Now here, take and hit that. Take and put torrent on the pouch. And oh goodness, go ahead and level up. Because if I can hit at 18, there you go, 18. And just drop the rest in of vitality, I guess. So there you go. There's that. Also, I'm going to need the mace, which, if you're crazy, just come over here. This guy notices you relatively quickly. And he goes straight for the stab. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. You can live. Okay. And in the interest of speed, I'm just gonna go right past this side of Grace here. Now Bach is gonna call out to us again.
Oi!
Of course he is.
You there? Could you
Sorry, buddy.
help us out, Cully?
I'd love to help you out. You're probably one of my favorite characters. Can't spare the time right now. Alright, and then come right through here. You normally go around those guys to the outside, but it actually seems easier to go the other way now. Let's see if I can grab this pickled fowl foot without getting hit this time. Go right around here. There we go. And we got it. Come up here. Again, be careful coming off some of these cliffs. Some of them are far enough to do damage. And although these are like my favorite weapon, I'm going to go ahead and put this bad boy on. This is going to be our effective lead weapon. Oh, I should have changed my... So you can also allocate your potions. So if you have more mana, you can spam your ability more often. For the mace, because of how often you will hit by spinning it, you're going to proc it. The bleed, that is. You're going to proc it multiple times. I decided to come up this way because I'm actually not sure if you'll die coming down here. I don't feel like I should be doing this when speed's a factor, but this is fine. Everything's fine. Hi, boar. Bye, boar. They definitely see me as a threat. As soon as the stamina bar gets sucked away, I know they see me as a threat. Grab crystal tier. This stuff is just useful for later. It's not even going to help you right now. But the sacred tier and stuff will. The reason for that, so that's amount replenished. Locate flow charges. As you notice, I haven't taken like any damage on any of these runs. We're not talking to Melina. I don't need to worry about setting up a wondrous physics. We will equip it though. At 8 minutes, let's see how long it takes us to get to and kill the Great Dragon Bro. I'm gonna grab this, but I already put in too much time on swapping out my potions and whatnot. This would actually, the Golden Seed would give us 1 extra potion, so that is useful. I don't think I normally use more than like 3 on this guy. Obviously, I don't plan on stopping here. Kind of hoping that he'll face the other way. Okay, let's see if he does that freaky shit like he did last time and do that whole turn in a circle. Oh, God. Yo! Okay, that was the tail whip I was expecting last time, honestly. I ran into his ugly-ass, fat fucking wing. Of course, stopped me from moving. Okay, same thing we did last time. Aim my head straight for the tree. Scare me, lightning. The one time I actually activated the Putrid Avatar. We're fine. Putrid Avatar does spit rot though. So, maybe don't stay in her face for very long if you have low health. Don't recommend it. Here we go, we're gonna go Site of Grace. Now, we were at 8 minutes whenever I got to Caelid. So, let's see. I feel like I'm trying harder with the warrior than I did with the samurai. Alright, so we dual wield it. They can just spin it away. It doesn't use that much stamina, or it doesn't use that much magicka, it uses a little bit of stamina there. And we've already got a bleed proc. Before we even got hit with the Great Dragon Grail's down defense, down attack ability, as it were. So we've already procced it once. About a handful more. There's another one. And see, I feel like this guy hits it so much more often. You know? And the samurai sword. And it's great if you want to go the samurai sword. It doesn't feel like it's a super more long, or like a more extra time or anything. You could probably do this with the mace, with the samurai build, if you wanted to do katana. So get the starting class that you want, and then get their dexterity to 18, and then go get the spinning chain. I'm not kidding, the results speak for themselves. Every time it hits, ba, ba, bam, 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 bam. Every single one of those is a tick of bleed. So every single one of those ticks, and then it hits a number. Whenever it hits that number, bleeds them. There it is. That's called hemorrhage. It's just so much more efficient with the spinning chain. But I don't even really need to put stamina, magic on it. Which does more damage, and I feel like, what else am I going to do while my stamina bar is recovering? Right? Won't lie, after I found the place where this Gold-pickled Fowl is, it's my new favorite position because the other one, you have to go back to the first steps. We're not doing a lot of damage. And hit that again. Automatically we're doing more damage already. Just with a little bit of magic. A little bit of focus points. Magic, guys. It's just magic. Do more damage. So yeah, I'd say it's worth it to hit one of those every once in a while. I feel like the more damage you hit for the more likely you are to proc bleed. I could be wrong about that, but hitting 374 in damage. There you go. Hit him. Take that. I'm not gonna check my timer until after I get my XP. Should be about 96,600. 97,000. There we go. With a total time of 13 minutes and 30 seconds. So I just etched out my personal best by 2 minutes. By a minute. No. Not quite a minute. By about 30 seconds. And then now I can go back and re-equip these for jumping. If you want to pop on the shield here, you can. I mean, if you wanted to dual wield these, you could, but they're not the same weapon class, so I don't believe they'll let you dual stance. Actually, I'm fairly certain it won't. But yeah, that's probably like the easiest start that you can get in Elden Ring. Not only did I do it once, I did it 3 different times.
I've been to determine if you had. It seems torrent, whereas I may. There is, but I can take.
I've done it 3 different times with 2 different classes: the warrior and the samurai. The samurai because it starts with a bleed weapon. It does feel like it takes a little bit longer to kill it with the samurai sword, but it's still possible, and if time is not a factor for you, and if you prefer the samurai, go for the samurai. I like the warriors' starting equipment. I like their dual-wielding jump attack. Just overall, one of my favorite startups. Now, for an added bonus, there is a Deathrite bird that is somewhere in this area. YMFAH has a great video on this particular topic, and he'll show you where that bird is. It's just the beginning steps and like how to kind of do that in real time, because those videos are edited and cut down for time and whatnot. I'm not doing that. I'm just streaming it because some people learn better from just being able to follow along, or from being able to like, okay, pause, I see where he went, let me get there. So it really depends on how you prefer to play there. Go ahead and level up as well. Take like 20 into strength. Alright, grab some into... Oh, I think I'd rather be close. I want to hit close to 30. Not quite enough HP to hit 1,000, but pretty damn close. I mean, I could make it 1,000. By all means, do that if you want, and then just put all of your points into runes, which you can explore the caves and stuff like that for runes. I'd say a healthy 30 is probably good for me. I'm okay with that. The real question is, do I get more out of the strength or the dexterity? I'll actually get more from the dexterity. So let's go with that. Anyways, it can be done. I just did it. Damn. That's fine. We'll just go here. I'm just going to show this real quick.
This way, Tarnished. May I have a word?
Yeah, I'll speak with you.
I am the wit. I'd heard tend upon the talk thou art possessed, call forth.
Yes.
I was entrusted by torrents.
Yes.
To the bell of calling summon them with spirits. Now it is
She says by her former master.
I doubt we shall.
I
How long
think
will
Torrent's
it be before
former
the
master
Tarnished-
was her. So anyways, we're here. And then we go, oop, not north, excuse me. South. If you grabbed it on the way out, which you should have, the site of grace up there on the hill. That would be the first steps for the first step. But we're actually going to go. Oops, I need to go up here. Okay, we're gonna go up here. We're gonna go around this way. See, that cliff I was fixing to run on doesn't come up here. So we need to actually come up here so that we can land on this ledge here. You see the air getting pushed up right there at the edge. That's your spirit spring. Waterfall over there. Just aim towards this spirit spring and you'll be fine. Just double jump out here. There we go. And the spirit spring catches you. You just come around this way. You grab another gold-pickled fowl foot. Getting back up. I mean, it's easy. Get you a jump here, aim for the other spirit spring, get you a jump here, and there we are. That's it. Now you have another gold-pickled fowl foot. There's also a cave nearby with patches in it, which you can use to get multiple gold-pickled fowl foots. That's for farming them, if you really want to do all that stuff. But I hope this was fun or informative for somebody out there. Any questions or anything that might help speed up this process a little bit, something you may have noticed about how one of the other characters has a better starting item or something, go ahead and leave that stuff in the comment. It really helps the algorithm. Subscribe, follow, watch more of my videos. Peace.